Hey, what's up gamers, it's me, Heart of the Gamer, and welcome back to another Genshin Impact tier list kind of video. As you can tell from the title of this live stream, it is going to be based off of favorite to least favorite characters. Now give me a few seconds as I do some editing real quick. Hi Puzzle, it's been a while, that's for sure. I'm just editing a few things, that's all. Yeah, too long. I think the last time you came to a stream was like about 3 months ago now. Anywho, let's jump right into the thing we were doing. Alright. As you can tell, I labeled them from love them, like them, they're okay. I don't really care for them or hate them. I mean, actually I should, because so I don't get canceled, strongly dislike. Because this is my personal opinion. Oh, I don't know why you said me too. I'm not on summer break because I have a job and I already graduated last year, so I'm not even in school anymore. This is just one of my days off. So yeah, and then after this, I'm gonna be doing best boy and best girl. Yep, I just showed you what I'm technically doing. I will do Jackbox maybe tomorrow, because I already said I was going to be doing a Dead by Daylight live stream, but I'm doing this instead for now. I will actually do a Dead by Daylight live stream after I have like my dinner, so it's like I could do either killer or survivor rounds and possibly with friends. So, but yeah, so let's start with Aether. I was like, wait, what am I thinking again? Aether. By the way, starting from left, if they're closer to the left, I like them more in that row. Closer to the right, I don't like them like they are just like the worst of the row. So if they're at the bottom, like near the right on the love them, I still love them, but it's just they're closer to possibly being like this, like liking them. Aether, I like him. Like I said, the rows will not be confirmed until like more characters pop in. But yeah, so I like Aether because, I mean, he might be the main character, but he's actually really fun to play as. That's all I really have to say. And since we're on that topic, might as well put Lamine. And I also like Lamine, but I just dislike her more because I have the male traveler instead. So Albedo, love him, like my baby boy. Oh yeah, some of the people in the best boy and best girl are not even in this tier list, so you'll see where I put them near future. But yeah, I love Albedo so much. Like, I tried so hard to get him, and then Diluc popped in out of nowhere, and I'm like, Diluc, why? Why do you hate me so much? But yeah, so I put Albedo in Love Them because they are just like everyone has their comfort character, and then like Albedo is one of them. So yeah, I literally screamed, I think, on stream once when he showed up. I was like, "Oh my god, it's Albedo!" Ah. But yeah, so Amber, I actually like Amber a lot. Playstyle, it's more of the personality and their design and stuff. That's how I like them. Plus Pyro, I just like Pyro people a lot. Some of them at least. But yeah, I like Amber a lot. Definitely an underrated character. And definitely way funner if you have a C2 Amber. But yeah, I would put her in like them because, yeah. Ayaka, I actually love Ayaka. Not gonna lie, people were probably wondering, oh, is she gonna be in the like them? Well, she's actually in love them because, I mean, if you haven't played her story mode when she first got introduced, she did like this most beautiful dance ever. Even though she was in her socks in water, it was so weird, but still. I mean, besides that, she actually is like a really amazing character. The only thing I just don't like about her is her dash. But I do love her overall. Barbara, I actually like her a lot. Design, her personality, her being a really strong healer at C6, like, alright, see a puzzle then. Or are you gonna stay and just, play at the same time? But yeah, moving back to Barbara, I actually like her. If I didn't have her C6, I would probably put her in They're Okay, but with C6, I just love her so much. She might be on a cooldown for 15 minutes when it comes to her ability at C6, but oh well. Has never stopped me before. Beto. I actually like Beto a lot. A lot more than Lamine, but not as much as, like, Aether. I like Beto because of the Hangout quest and just her character in general. Like, people, because she's a pirate, people mistaken her as, like, oh, just a money-hungry, bitch. Basically, how to summarize it up. But overall, but besides, like, she's actually, when you get to know her, she's actually like one of the nicest characters in the game. And it's like, oh dang. Oh, okay, puzzle. But yeah, so Beto is just an amazing character overall. I wouldn't say I love her, but I do like her, especially her design, personality. The only thing I just don't like about her is her playstyle. Bennett. I actually like Bennett a lot, but I wouldn't put it above Beto, sadly. There's gonna be a lot of likes, I just realized that. But yeah, I like Bennett because he's unlucky, and in a way, I relate to him a lot because I'm super unlucky most of the time. But besides that, it's like he might be the complete opposite because he's super charismatic and stuff, and I'm not. But the only way we're in the same, the only way we're the same is because we hang out with the weird people for friends, and on top of that, we're both unlucky. So, and I just also like his design. Dang, I had Christina V stuck in the back of my head. That's why I said her. I'm pretty sure. But I like him because his design, personality. I also like that he's the second strongest character in the game too. But I just put him in the I like them category because the only reason why I still have him on the team is because he's like I said, the second best character in the game, being like a healer support kind of character, can be a DPS support at the same time. The only reason why you keep him is because he heals and increases your attack. That's about it. If he didn't have that, he'd definitely go down the list a lot. Probably to They're Okay or I Don't Care for Them. Yeah. Moving on. Chong Yin. Oh my gosh. Literally, the main, like, when my channel first began, he was literally my main mascot for the longest time. And then I changed my profile picture, but then I made him my like little icon at the bottom right. When you see people's channels, they have this icon at the bottom right of a random picture of some sort. Mine was Chong Yin, and I was like, yes, he's gonna be my main for a long time until I see a character that I like more, which was Albedo, after I got to know Albedo more from that one story quest from his rerun. Just his one rerun banner. But yeah, no, so Chong Yin is one of my favorite characters because he was my mascot for the longest time. And he was actually one of the first 4 stars that I got to level 80 with. Not 90, 80. He was actually, besides Diluc and Zhao, he was the first, like, I think he was level 80 before Zhao and Diluc. Which was odd, but still. Like, Chong Yin's just that character I love, and I still do. Okay, now we're getting into the deeper people. Diluc. This might come to a shock to all of you, but I actually starting to like Diluc a bit more. Shockingly. Oh yeah, I think I did a tier list of favorite to least favorite characters, and he was in D tier last time. Now he's in I like them. Shocking. He went from like dead last basically to now being in the top. Like, crazy, right? But yeah, no, I don't know what made me change him, but I guess there is this saying that people have been saying about their first 5-star character. People have been saying your first 5-star character that you get hold a place in your heart, which is totally true for, I guess, me now, because Diluc was my first ever 5-star character. When I first got him, I loved him to death, and then I started disliking him after I got like Venti. But now I'm restarting to like him again because how strong he is, and I guess after I got C2 Diluc, he just became better for me because every time he gets hit, it increases his attack and movement speed, or attack speed, and I'm like, wow, that's actually good. Like, out of all the standard characters, he's definitely pretty high up there compared to others. I'll get to them in the future. But yeah, yeah, no, I would definitely put Diluc at like them, possibly a little higher in the future if I start playing him a bit more. And plus, whatever his like new costume comes out, I heard he's getting a cosmetic, so I'm like, ooh, if it looks good, I'm getting it because I only have Barbara's. I don't want Jeans because I still don't even have her in general. I kind of wanted Kuching's, but it was too. I just didn't want to spend that much money. And Ninguang, well, I just don't like her at all in general. So, but moving on. Diona. First, they're okay. The reason why I'm saying she's okay is because all she is that kind of anime girl that says like stupid. You're just stupid, baka. Like, she's that kind of girl. And then on top of that, like, all her only mission is to basically defeat the Dawn Winery. And I'm like, just give it a break already. Like, oh my gosh, why do you hate them so much? And she's like, it's because I hate alcohol. And it's like, you're a bartender. What? And she's like, I don't want to be a bartender. And it's like, then stop making drinks. Like, it's that simple, girl. Like, don't, like, she's over-exaggerates over everything she does. The only reason why I like her is because she's actually a really strong healer. That's about it. Like, that's the only reason why I like, she's at they're okay, is because she's a really good healer and great support. Especially if you get her at C2, I think. It's when you unlock the 2 shields for co-op. I don't remember. But yeah, Fischl, I strongly dislike her. Reason why is not because of her, like, playstyle, it's because of her personality. She's a liar. She pretends she's a princess from a foreign country. And then she talks gibberish. And then It's just her personality. I just don't like. But yeah, she's definitely higher than most characters that would be on that strongly dislike, but she is just there because I can't stand her personality and the way she talks. It's not even her real voice. Like if she started using her real voice, I might put her at there okay if she goes like if she just drops the act of being a fake ass princess. I can't stand that personality at all. And then she talks gibberish, and I'm like, girl, please. Ganyu. This might come to a shock to most of you, but they're okay. Reason why is because when I first got the when I first started playing the game, I found out about Ganyu being like one of the strongest characters in the game. That's fine with me. I don't have a problem with that. It's just it like I have to be an aimer with her. Like you have to actually, if you want to do damage with her, you have to hold down and aim your shot at the specific character, and that's just I'm not great with that. Like those specific bow users, I cannot do. Plus, I guess it's just because I also haven't really noticed her as much as most of the other 5-star characters. Heck, when I did her story quest, I just was so bored of her that I skipped the entire thing. Like, I didn't find her amusing that much compared to others. That's why I skipped like almost every banner she had. But besides that, I actually don't mind her at all. It's just she's just there because I actually do like her personality though. But that's the thing. I only like her personality and maybe her ult on top of that. But besides that, that's just it. I could just move her down to I don't care for them, but I actually like her more than Diona's personality. Okay, Shadow, welcome. Okay, Hu Tao, automatically going up that list. Oh my gosh, best personality in this game. Best girl, I would say, actually. Come to think of it, she might be, like, my favorite female character so far. Like, oh my god, Hu Tao's personality, her playstyle, like, everything about her I just love. Especially she's into horror. And it's like, oh my gosh, she's literally, like, oh my gosh. Hu Tao is just that character that everyone should probably love to death. Or like, at least. Like or love. Like, you cannot hate Hu Tao. Unless you're a Chi-Chi main, then what is the point? Like, you should not hate Hu Tao because you're a Chi-Chi main. She has just that charismatic attitude. Her playstyle is amazing. And plus, she's actually one of those characters that you don't need a healer with. Like, you won't... Well, you could use Bennett, I guess. But even then, you have to melee use her ult after using Bennett's ult. Like, using Bennett's ult and then immediately switching to Hu Tao and immediately having to use her ult to do a lot of damage. But besides that, that doesn't matter. She doesn't need a healer because with her ult, she can also heal herself, which is even cooler. And the less HP you have, the more it's like more damage you do. It's like hell yeah. Like I can keep ranting on about Hu Tao and stuff, but I'm not. I have to keep moving because I still have other things in the stream I have to do. Jean, I don't really care for actually. She's just an character for me. Like we've only saw her like she only had like 2 main parts in the entire Genshin story. And that was back when we were first introduced to the game, like in Mondstadt. She's the headmaster of the Knights of Favonius besides Varka. Like she's the leader basically. But even then, she doesn't have that big of a part. The only reason she does have a main part is because of a specific character that I'm almost there. Like, yeah, without that character, she'd be a nobody. The only reason why she's an I don't really care then strongly dislike is because she's just a strong character, like healer wise. Like playstyle is cool and stuff, but that's just it. I can't do anything else. Oh my god, sorry, Shadow, but I don't even have her in general. But these are all like so far the tier list is based off of like their designs, personality, place, and playstyle. And to her design, she looks just like a basic. She just looks too basic. Even with the cosmetic we got for free, it still looks too basic. Like the blackness makes it look cooler, but that's about it. I like her more than the people in the strongly dislike, but I just can't see me ever like liking her as much, especially when I don't even have her and begin with. Kaya. Kaya. Okay, so story about Kaya. Reason why I like him a lot more than Diluc is because he just Daddy. Sorry, what? I didn't say anything. What are you guys talking about? But no, in seriousness, wait, am I unmuted? Yes, I am unmuted. I was like, wait, this entire time, am I unmuted? Or am I muted? No, I am on. But yeah, no, Kaya is just that character. Like, out of all the characters you meet in Mondstadt, he's my, like, number one favorite. That we meet in the, prologue. Or chapter 1. No, he's my second favorite character because there is someone that is in the prologue that we meet for the first time, but we don't know who they are at first. You all know what I mean. It's like literally the first character we meet in the entire thing, besides Paimon. Besides Paimon and our twin, uh, we meet an actual playable character that does like we need to pull for. But yeah, no, Kaya is just that character that I can just always like. Now I have a C1 Kaya, so now I'm like looking forward to playing him more. And I'm looking forward to getting hopefully a C6 in the future. Other than Amber and Lisa. Over there with the C3 Lisa and a C4 Amber. Like, Jesus. But yeah, moving on. Kuching. I actually like Kuching a lot. Yeah, as you saw, I just moved her below Diluc, so that tells you something. Kuching was one of those permanent characters that I really wanted for the longest time. And then I got her. I still I like her. Like, her playstyle, amazing. Design, amazing. Personality is what makes her go down this list. She's just a hard-working woman. Like, that's it. That's all it is. It's like her personality is just being there as a support kind of person in the background. Not having a really main role unless it came to Ninguang and Zhang Ling. Then, but besides that, she's just a background character. Because her personality is just not like in the chapter where we were in Leeway when we were fighting that one monster with the first Jade Chamber. She had a really big part, and she actually had personality. But by the second time we got to the second Jade Chamber, she just was a background character. Same with Ganyu. Like, those two characters had a big part in in the first chapter with the Leeway. But then by the second chapter with the second Jade Chamber, they were just background characters. The only line Kuching even had during that entire thing was fire. That was her only line she had, and Ganyu had zero lines in general. Hi, Gun. But yeah, no. So Kuching, like, after that, it was like Shenhe's story quest. Kuching went down this list because of Shenhe's story quest. I don't hate Shenhe, but we'll get to her in a few. But moving on to Clee of the or I forgot her like line that what she does for yeah Clee. Clee's the character I was talking about for Jean. Without Clee, Jean would be a nobody. And with that, Clee is, I love Clee. Like, oh my gosh, she's so precious and a terrorist. It's scary how crazy she is. But yeah, I'm just praying to God that Haiju is in Clee's rerun banner. Not Kazua's, Clee's. If he is in Clee's rerun banner, it's the best banner for me because I don't have Clee. I want Clee, and I also want Haiju, so it's like perfect. Spark Knight Clee of the Knights of Avonius, reporting for duty. I'm saving for Kazuha and Clee too, lol. I'm not really saving for Clee, I'm just saving for Haiju, but if Haiju's on Clee's banner, best thing in the world because I can get kill two birds with one stone at that point. But if it's Kazuha that Haiju's with, I'm gonna be upset because I'm gonna possibly get a C1 Kazuha if I'm that unlucky. Or I could lose to 50-50 and get possibly Jean ? Another character I don't have. But yeah. Okay, Mona. Fine, I'll describe Lisa for you all. Don't we all want Clee? Like, Clee's just that character. But yeah, I'll talk about Lisa, why I don't like her. One word. Moans. Like, that's all I have to say about her is the most uncomfortable character in the game is her. I know when Sumeru comes out, she's going to have a bigger part because she's studied in Sumeru. I'm not even going to the Japanese. I know that's just going to be the constant moans, but with English in general, she's just like straight up. Like, I don't want to say the word, but she's just a straight up SLUT. And she hits on people who she thinks is younger, which is so She's like 40 and she's sitting on Traveler and she thinks Traveler is like a teenager and Traveler's older than her, so it's even weirder. Like, that was a voice crack. But yeah, Mona I actually do like a lot. Playstyle is the only thing I don't like about her, but personality and design, love. Like the witchy kind of thing, her personality being like, I'm broke. Can someone lend me money? No? Okay, I'll go die in a ditch. It's her playstyle that I just don't like. Her run is the only thing I hate. Like, because when I'm trying to fight things, when I'm running with her, it's just like, ugh. I just can't. Like, it's so, so annoying. Ninguang. Yep. We all should have seen this coming. If you like Ninguang, I'm sorry, but Ninguang's just one of those characters I can't really stand because she's a rich person. And she basically rubs in your face that she's rich. That she even spent so much money for a second Jade Chamber just to try to destroy it again. And then because she's so selfish, she basically said, no, we don't need the Adepti. We can do this ourselves for us humans. Like, it's fine with that, but at the same time, it's like, you know, the last time you barely beat her husband, like the monster's husband, with just the Adepti. Like, with the Adepti, you barely beat that monster's husband. Now you want to beat the wife by yourselves. And it made a tsunami, almost wiping out your entire team. And then Shenhe showed up and kicked some ass. Like, bitch, you almost got everyone killed because you were too stubborn to realize what you were doing, putting everyone's lives at risk, and for a Jade Chamber 2, so you can lure the monster's wife out. Like, bruh, you are the dumbest character. Like, I don't care if you're a businesswoman, that means seriousness, but, bitch, you almost got everyone killed because of this. Like, I already didn't like you from originally, but then by the second Jade Chamber, you just became the worst character for me. You're better than Lisa, let me tell you, but still. Like, yeah, puzzle. Like, why would she ever make a second J chamber just to put everyone's lives at risk without even considering getting the Adepti? Without the Adepti last time, they barely won. Without the Adepti, they almost all died because of that. And it's like, and what? And the only reason why she was like so cocky is because she's like, yeah, we know Shenhe's here, we got this. It's like, what happens if Shenhe wasn't there? What would have happened? Like, Ninguang is just. I can rant on about how much I hate Ninguang and her character, but nah, we gotta move on. We have places to be. Noel. Noel's one of those characters I don't really care for. The reason why is because sure she's supposed to be like this is the reason why I like her is because she's supposed to be this like character that wants to be super strong and helpful. She's a maid and a knight. She's there to help, and she's also there to protect. Like that's her character. That's great for her. I wish they just did more with her character. Sure, in the Hangout quest we get to learn about her more, but besides that, it's just like there's nothing really going for her. Like she didn't have any main part in the main Genshin quest, and then the only thing that we had from her was Hangout quest. That's the only way we got to talk to her. Now, Mondstadt characters don't even get main parts anymore, but if they did, it would definitely be okay. So, out of all the Mondstadt characters, Clee, Jean, Kaya, Diluc, Eula, Amber, Albedo are like the main 7 Mondstadt characters. Also Venti. Those 8 are the only main characters from Mondstadt because they've all had more than one encounter. But besides that, yeah. Some of them are main characters, but they don't seem like it, like Jean. And Noel just is a straight up side character, background character, if you would say. Because she has not gotten a single part in any of the main Genshin quests at all. And it's so irritating. But yeah, moving on. Chi-Chi. Oh my god, Chi-Chi is, oh my god, such a mood, let me tell you. She's straight up like me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, so chill and stuff. And then forgetting so many things. And sometimes I do feel like I'm a zombie. Like, when I wake up, I'm always like, oh, it's morning already? Like, oh. Like, that's how I feel every time I wake up. On my days off. When it's a day I'm working, I'm always like, I don't want to even get out of bed. Like, no. Yeah, no, Chi-Chi's just straight up that mood. And then I love her design. I love her, like, sure, she's a, like, horrible healer, but besides that, if you make a main DPS, which you're supposed to with Chi-Chi, a main DPS Chi-Chi, you're on an unstoppable killing machine with healing bonus on top of that. Just put Gladiator's Finale on her and she should be fine. Razor, my Kinney, apparently, from when I took that quiz, Razor, being my Kinney, actually replaced Chong Yin. Most of you are probably surprised, but he replaced, like, when I saw Razor during the, like, after his quest, I liked him a little bit, but didn't get me enough to like him more than Chong Yin at the time. But then after getting Razor, I was just like, oh my god, I love Razor. I need to start playing him more. Now here's the thing. He was my first ever character to get to 90. Wasn't Xiao or Diluc, it was him. Like, that's how much I loved Razor, is that he was my first character I got to level 90 with. Did I build him correctly? Hell no. Did I have the right weapon for him? Hell no, even more. Like, I had nothing for him or any character, but he still did his job by destroying things left and right. Uh-oh. Is the stream buffering for anyone? Or is it just me? Like, if for some reason it was buffering. Okay, so it wasn't just me. Okay, so either I'm probably losing connection or something. Let's hope it doesn't do that again. But so let's just keep going then and try to get it done as fast as possible because I still have a few other things to go through. But yeah, um, Sucrose, baby girl. I actually like Sucrose a lot. Playstyle amazing. Nuclear warhead here, like as a catalyst. Design, love it. The only character with glasses, I realized. Looking at all these characters, she's the only one with glasses. That, and she's also an animal character, like half animal breed, which is super cool. And I just hate how people bullied her because of that. But then some characters are like super like outgoing, be like, hell yeah, I'm proud to be a half human, half animal hybrid. She was bullied as a kid because of those reasons. That's why she's the shy type. But besides that, like I like her because she's a nuclear warhead. She's I love her design. Her personality is just super sweet and shy and stuff. But then like the only reason why I is and like them is because she's only been shown once. Once hasn't even got a hangout quest yet, and she's only been shown once in like an Albedo story quest, and that's it. We haven't seen her since. That's how long it's been since we saw Sucrose. No, wait, we've seen her. Actually, no, Windbloom Festival, the first one. The first Windbloom Festival, we actually saw her, but that was about it. Haven't seen her since. But yeah, moving on. Tartalia. The person that Aspera, my real life friend, keeps comparing me to, saying how much we look alike. Yep. These two are actually tied, not gonna lie, but I think I just like him more because he has more to his personality and more because he's actually like one of the main antagonists of the entire Genshin story. He is one of those characters that we're gonna see more than anyone, especially when he's had like 4 rerun banners. Like, dude, you the developers are going at it with Child the most because they know Child is going to be not going to be the only playable Fatui Harbinger for long. Like we're going to get another one here real soon, and people are saying we might get Scaramouche in 3.0. Who knows? I haven't seen Child since his rerun with, and ever since we got Toma and Hu Tao's rerun. And back when Zhinyan actually had a main part, surprisingly. But yeah, no, so yeah, Tartalia, I love him so much. His design, personality, his playstyle, like everything about him I love. Plus, like I have a thing for the bad boys, so I have a type. But yeah, that's also probably another reason why I like Kaya a lot. But yeah, moving on. Venti the Bard. It's shut up, Gun. Hey, who's this person right here? I wonder who she is. Gun. Don't okay me. I know what you're into as well, so don't okay me. I can okay you back. Hee. But yeah, Venti the Bard. Yeah, we all should have seen this coming. Venti is, oh my gosh, everything about him is amazing. Playstyle, personality, and appearance. Like, oh my gosh. Yes. I'll see y'all. Or are you leaving, Shadow? Or are you saying, oh, I see you all's, like, types and stuff? But yeah, so, Venti. Oh my gosh. Like, yeah, to what? I asked two questions. Was it the first or second? Oh, okay. So it's the second. Okay, you're not leaving. But yeah, so Venti is just that character. Like, I even have a plushie of Venti and a tapestry of Venti. So Venti's my, like, yeah, another like one of those characters. Not yet though, Shadow. I don't have dirt on you yet. We just haven't been talking much at all, so I can't really say much about you, but we just need to start talking more about characters that you like and dislike, you know? Then I can judge you. Yeah. Zhang Ling, they're actually okay. I like their personality. A foodie like me, obviously. Like, ugh, food. Um, Playstyle is also okay. Its design is just so weird. Like, she's supposed to look like a bear, I think, with those, like, braids and stuff. But besides that, I can't tell with that what's wrong with that outfit. There will be a yet. Watch. Samuru or Fontaine will have a character you liked so much that you're going to be like, oh my god, I'm such a huge simp for. Either that or there is a character you simp for and you just don't want to say it. But yeah, Zhang Ling is just one of those characters. Like, I like two things about her. 2 out of 3. The appearance is what I just don't like about her. It's just so weird looking. That's the only reason why she's in they're okay. And their playstyle is okay as well. I just couldn't see myself playing her more. Well, anyways, my favorite nation until every nation comes out, possibly. Yeah, you could possibly, like, I don't know, like Snezhnaya with all cryos, or Pyro Nation. I keep forgetting what that one's called. Yeah. I'm waiting to see what Fontaine's like, and that might be my favorite nation. An underwater city. Because it's based off France, so, and most of their places are underwater. And basically, they travel by either walking or boat. Oh my god, is it Senora? We all thought Senora was gonna be, like, the first, cryo catalyst. Then she died. So, you know. But yeah, gotta move on. Zhao. Love him. After that quest with him and Yaylon, oh my gosh, I loved him even more than I already have. So, and then playstyle, like, amazing. Also, another thing is my second 5-star I've ever gotten. But yeah, like, Zhao's just that character, an edgy boy, or frog boy. Okay, I'll stop. Xingqiu. I actually like Xingqiu a lot. Um, yeah, I just like him a lot because playstyle is cool. Um, Personality, he's a stuck-up bitch. But besides that, he's actually a really chill person. But he's just a know-it-all, that's all. Like, that's the reason why I don't really like him. He's a know-it-all. And then on top of that, his design is just... He's definitely a femboy, that's for sure. Like, he is not a normal looking character like Venti. Venti's a femboy for sure, too. Especially with his god form. But yeah, no. that's where I would put Xingqiu. I like him a lot. Zhinyan. At first, I didn't like her, but then she was like my only 4-star. That's the only reason why I didn't like her, because she would never come home, ever. And then I finally got her after doing an event with her with Child's Rerun. But with that, I love her. Oh my gosh, because someone in the chat made me start to like her a lot more, because they were a main of her for a good, like, half the time they've been playing the game. And a good time we've been hanging out. Like, I love her design, I love her personality, and the only thing I love everything about her except her, like, playstyle. But even then, I still love her. Like, her design and personality just makes it even better for her. It doesn't matter about playstyle at this point. Because I love Chi-Chi, and Chi-Chi is the one of the worst healers in the game. Zhang Ling. Zhang Ling. Oh. Zhang Ling. Yeah, I don't have to explain about him at all. Daddy, sorry. Daddy, sorry. And as you can see, I do like Venti more than Zhongli, though. There's no rhyme or reason to it. I like Venti more because I love animo characters. The only one I don't like is Jean. Besides that, I love every other animo character. But yeah, so Zhongli, I don't have to describe. Yeah, coughing noises. But yeah, moving on. I don't have to describe him at all. Like, everyone should know. If he's in love, you know why. Rosaria. I love her too. Goth nun. Like her personality, her design. It's her playstyle that's the weird one. But even then, I can't really judge about playstyle as much in the love views, as like, because Chi-Chi and Xinyan's are in this, so like, it matters. But yeah, so Rosaria, yeah, goth queen. Like, you cannot hate her as much. Like, especially when she got first introduced, like, her beta design was cool looking. I think they changed her how short her hair is from the beta design. Originally, she was going to have longer hair, but then they shortened it to make it look more edgy. Eula. Oh, another cryo queen. Except I would put her here. Gosh. Her backstory, her design, her personality, her playstyle, top notch. But the only reason why I just don't like her is I don't really know. Yep, no work today and tomorrow. So I'm going to be streaming for a while for these 2 days. My 2 days off, possibly. So yeah, I don't work at all, so yay me. Well, why are you coughing? I've been talking about, like, females after females. There has not been a male. The only people you should be coughing for are males. Unless, Shadow. Did I just get dirt off of you? Oh my gosh, I got dirt off of you, didn't I? Give me a second. Um... Trying to think of dinner ideas. Um, Sorry, I'm not looking at chat as much. Don't touch my spaghetti. Alright, moving back on. Who was I on again? Oh yeah, Eula. I love everything about Eula. Like, this is a character you cannot go wrong with. Like, at all. If you hate her, it's like, I guess it's because you don't like people who are sarcastic. Because when she means, like, when she says, "Oh, I will destroy you," she actually means like, "Oh, let's go, like, hang out and stuff." Like, Amber's the only one that actually knows her language because they're best friends, with quotes, best friends. But yeah, Eula is just the character you should never hate, like, ever. This is the character like, if you don't like her playstyle, that's fine, but you should not hate her because of just that. You should hate, like, at all, because her personality, her design, her backstory, those are things you should more focus on than her playstyle. Like, she's just that character that's trying to be super nice to people, but in her, like, trying to act like rude and stuff because she was raised around a family of assholes. Like, everyone, even people disown her because she was a knight. And people don't like her because they don't trust her. And she's like the most trustworthy person in the entire game. Like, you cannot hate her. Oh, welcome back, Puzzle. I didn't even notice. It doesn't matter. But yeah. Yanfei. I love Yanfei as well. Like, those two are best friends. Those two are official best friends. Compared to Amber and Eula, yeah, no. Those two are not, like, I put quotes around the best friends for that part because of reasons. Those two are just friends in general because apparently when Yanfei was going on a journey, Eula saved her life, so now they became closest friends. So, yeah, and just both Eula and like, well, yeah, both of them I just love equally because Yanfei is just a really smart character, really, like, outgoing and stuff too, especially for being a lawyer. Especially after that, like, Yaylon's quest, not the main, like, the main story quest, with also Zhao, Ito, and Kuki in it. Yanfei definitely got some more love in there. And Yanfei was originally going to be was going to be like my first ever Catalyst main. Like, I was mainly going to play her after I saw her. Yeah, Eula just picks up the ladies. Like, people think, like, I just realized there are no straight cannons, like, straight up straight cannon ships. I forgot to mention that. There are no straight cannon ships in this. Like, name one straight cannon ship. Because I can't think of any. Can you guys think of any straight canon people that like are shipped with someone of an opposite gender of them and it being canon? Because I can't think of any. Exactly. Why is that, I wonder? Because, like, if you haven't noticed, we have, like, 3 canon ships, and all of them are gay. We have Eula and Amber. We have Beto and Ninguang. And then we have Singcho and Chong Yin. Like, where are the straight? Like, I'm not, like, this is not, nothing too important, but where are the straight people? No, I don't see dilute. Like, they might have been old friends because they were both knights, but I don't see them as a ship at all. Oh, what is one of her voice lines? I only know Zhinyan is generally canonically homosexual. Wait, as in, I keep forgetting what homosexual is. It's like meaning they're straight or gay. I can't, like, I just say gay or straight. Like, I can't think of anything. Okay, while you're doing that, we're moving on. Who was I just on? It was Yanfei. I guess we're on Kazuha now. Yeah, Kazuha. I love him right here. Oh, I mean, okay. But yeah, I love Kazuha because, I mean, he's Canadian Aether, firstly. But not, that's just a joke. Um, his playstyle, his design, his backstory, like everything I love about him. It's just he still can't beat specific people because their backstories or they're just like getting to know them more is just more there. Sure, Kazuha is like one of those main characters that actually have a main role in the story, but I don't know. There's just those characters that I like more. Yoimiya, another one of those lovable characters. Everyone like there shouldn't be nothing wrong with her. Actually, I like her more than Yanfei. Um, she's definitely I love her personality, outgoing and stuff like that. Um, 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 sorry, I'm trying to think for something else right now. Back to, but I will say for Yoimiya, I love her everything about her. Like, there's nothing wrong with her at all. Especially when, even though we've only had her once for a story quest, her story quest, she still did like an amazing stuff in there. Um, just trying to think for the thing I'm doing right now. Is it buffering again? No. Oh, bye puzzle. I just saw you. I mean, yeah, I guess, but even then, she would do that for also Lumine. Sorry, puzzle's now gone, but I mean, Aika and Aether, I guess, are straight, but at the same time, she could also be considered bisexual because she would also do that for Lumine, which is a female. So technically, when shipping someone with the main character, you gotta consider it being bisexual or pansexual because what they do is for both genders. But yeah, Yoimiya, yeah, like I can. That's all I have to say about her. Is I just love everything about her, even when doing this story quest with her. I'm not gonna count Aloy in this at all. So, yeah, it's sad about Jinyan's backstory. Saiyu, I love Saiyu, and I'm actually gonna put her here. Another one of those mood characters, except I think Saiyu is less for me, but I'm always constantly tired, so but yeah, no, Sayu's just that character that like is a healer and can be a DPS at the same time. Just like Sayu, except she depends on her HP and elemental mastery. But yeah, besides that, she is just a really cool, cute character. Plus, she can be strong if you use her like her dash attack. If there's anyone with a different element other than Animo and Geo, then you should be set because you'll do a lot more damage and with that. But yeah, so I just love everything about her and how she looks, how she acts. Her backstory is really cool too. Even though it's only like in like in her hangout quest, it doesn't matter. But yeah, Raiden Shogun, I also love her, but I would have to put her here. I love her because she's a battery to me. Like I built her like a battery. I love her because her design. She's also an Archon. I love all the Archons so far. The only thing I just don't like about her is that she was a crazy bitch. Sure, she grew out of that, but still, it's like you can't think but to help to think that she used to be super crazy over for power after her twin sister died. And then Yamiko came along and she's like, "No, I hate you. Get away from me." But now that it's like after a while, you still gotta love her and stuff. But yeah, she was just so crazy over power after losing her sister for 500 years ago. But yeah, like I can't really judge her much. Like I just yeah, Ryan Shogun's just cool. Sara, strongly dislike. Not design. It's her personality of being a stuck-up bitch, and then at the same time her ability. Like I just can't ever like her. Like her ability just so wonky. Her personality is just so weird. Like it took her so long to finally get out of the shell of being like what Raiden Shogun is doing is wrong. Like it took her like all her life to figure out that what she was doing was wrong, and her people betraying her. Like, ugh. Star is just a weird character that I can't see myself ever liking. Kokomi. I don't really care for her. Design is the only thing that keeps her going for me. Besides that, her personality, eh. Her playstyle, horrible. Firstly, because of the minus 100% crit damage. Which literally, even when building her, she gets like 0% crit damage, and it's like, that's not good. But yeah, so Kokomi is the only character that I can see myself like never really liking as much unless they fix her in a way. Plus they got rid of her like run. Like they got rid of her run when on water. Like they got rid of that, and I'm like, okay, what was the point of that? Like making it a thing and then getting rid of it the next. But whatever. Next up, Toma. Toma's one of those other lovable characters. Like it's ugh. Like Toma is just a character I love overall. Like even when I first saw him, I was like, oh my god, he looks so cool and looks so cute and stuff. Yeah, Arataki Ito. I also love him. Like after that quest with Yaylon and stuff. Ugh. Yeah. No. Definitely one of those characters. His like him being like a stupid character, but the voice actor did an amazing job. The English one did an amazing job for him, make him super charismatic and stupid as well. Like they did perfect on him. And then like playstyle's cool, like especially defense and defense, great for me. I always get defense. And he also the more times he gets hit, the faster he hits. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Defense and HP are his main things, and I'm like, oh yes, those are the main sets I get them anyways. Yeah. Goro, I love Goro more than Ito because I mean he's just so adorable, like a little fox boy. First Geo bow user, like he's so like definitely one of my favorite characters, that's for sure. Um yeah, that's all I have to say about him. Shenhe. I put her below Chong Yin. Um oh my god, Shenhe, Chong Yin's auntie. Hey yourself, I still like Chong Yin more than Shenhe, so I know you'd put her higher, but still. Um yeah, no, Shenhe is just that character I love her everything about. Her backstory is super sad, but there's someone gonna be higher than her in a second. Because they just yeah. So Shenhe, I just like she's so cool and stuff. Like, and the thing that it's Changyun's aunt. Like, oh my gosh, it's so funny and cute. Yeah, I know you would. Now, next person, Yonjin. Yonjin I put there because if you didn't watch the Shenhe, like the Shenhe quest, then you would not know this, but but now it's all over YouTube and it's the most popular thing for Genshin right now. Is her like music video, like music, like her play, because she's an opera singer, and it actually made me cry, and I was like, oh my god, like I can't stop teary. Like I didn't actually cry, it was just like my eyes were starting to tear up, and I was like, oh my god, this is so emotional, like this is so beautiful, this is so creative. Like she like I didn't haven't played her much because she's only level 50 for me, but I really love everything else about her, and her hangout quest was so beautiful. Like I was just like, oh my god, Yunjin was that character that you get emotionally attached to because of the Shenhe thing. Like, and to think that she got two different voice actors for that entire thing. The normal one to talk in English, but then in all languages, it was that specific voice actress who did all the singing. And I see why they didn't want to change that because yeah, if they changed it to making it where the English or whatever language it was to sing it, then it wouldn't sound as beautiful. But yeah, it's I just can't. Like it was just so beautiful, and I'm glad they did her well. Like I haven't even talked about anything else but her like play. That's the only reason why she's so mm. She's also beautiful on top of that, and her personality is just great. But yeah, Yay Miko. Um, I put about there. Playstyle's alright. I love her design, and her personality is just like, oh my gosh, she's just like, she's a way better version of Lisa. I said it. She's a way better version of Lisa. Like, sure, she's supposed to be like the Lisa in a way, being like the SULT in the group, but she actually doesn't make me as uncomfortable because she's not human. Plus, she actually like that's her. For like foxes, they're mischievous. So, and she's a nine-tailed fox, so she's even more mischievous. Well, Lisa's human, and she actually means what she says, and it's creepy. Well, Yamiko, she's like, I'm just kidding. But then when she talks about like in Goro's hangout quest, it's so funny when she's like, "Oh, let me guess, you curl up when going to bed, you curl up in a ball and sleep with hugging your tail." And he's like, "How did you know that?" And he's like, "But that's not part of the question I just asked." I'm like, "Oh, well." But yeah, that's the reason why Yamiko was in Goro's quest is because they're both foxes. Yeah, that's a surprise to most of you. Why is he lower than Albedo and Hu Tao? That's because I actually like their stuff more better. And we just met Ayato, so but I still like him a lot because his playstyle is amazing. Design's amazing. Personality's amazing. It's just we haven't seen him too as much as with the other characters so far. Hi, Cass. Yeah. Moving on, Yaylon. I love Yaylon, but I don't think I like love her that much. I'd put her a little bit higher than Yanfei. Reason why is because we just met her. Like we have nothing to say about her except she's like a detective for Leeway for Ninguang, one of the higher ups, and she is super dangerous to be around when she because in one and I quote if I told you my secrets, then nobody here would leave alive. So, and I'm like, okay, understood. No more talking about secrets. Moving on. But yeah, I would put her there because like Yelan's just she's pretty. Her design's great. Her playstyle's great. It's just haven't seen her too much. And I wasn't really drawn to her compared to Ayato or any other character, so yeah. Kuki I was drawn to, but I wouldn't say I love her more than most of the characters above her. I like it's true. She looks like a because she's a 4-star. She looks like not just an NPC with the mask, but that doesn't matter. She's going to be the first of her electro healer. Like, yeah, yeah, we got an electro for every weapon, so we're fine with that. But yeah, no, she just looks cool in my eyes, at least. Sure, she's supposed to look like an NPC in a way, but I don't see that. I just see another cool electro character. Yeah, just be proud of getting Yaylon. Now, now, I know he hasn't come out yet. I know. But I know what you're all about to say. Why is he number one? We don't know anything about him except he's a detective and he's mischievous. I know. Like this is what I'm gonna be saying. He's literally the only character I'm drawn to right now. Yeah, so and he's gonna be my first character I ever give a crown to. I already have everything. Like, he's going to be level 90 immediately. Like, I already have every ascension materials for him to get to level 90. I'm just missing his talents stuff. That's it. I'm only missing his talents. But his design looks cool. He's the first male catalyst. He's another short anime boy, or animo boy. Not animo. Like, oh my gosh, like, I know you're all, like, judging me, being like, why? He hasn't even come out yet. Like, we only know of his design and kind of his personality. It's just, I don't know. I'm just drawn to him because he's a detective, and I love mysteries, and detectives are, like, the main characters, so. And then reading more about his, like, personality from people, it's just, like, he's the mischievous type, so I'm excited to see what they would do for him. Sure, it's not what everyone was hoping. Everyone was hoping he'd be like a electro sword user, but he became a animo catalyst, which again, that means animo, like, because he's an animo, he's going to be a main character, like a really important main character. Because if you haven't noticed, every animo character's had a main role, except for Saiyu, sadly. But besides that, like every other animo character's had a main role. Actually, no, I'm wrong. Because Saiyu is an assassin. She actually did have a main role in, I think, the main story quest at one point. But that, yeah, she did. I think I forgot. She infiltrated the Raiden Shogun's place, which was so weird. I think, or it was the Tenryou Commission. Like she just entered there, nobody even saw her, which is so weird. But oh well. But yeah, you know, if it's an animo boy, you know they're gonna have a main part. Like, come on, we've had Venti, Zhao, Kazuha, obviously Aether. Like, we already know he's gonna have a big part in this now if he's an animo character and a first catalyst user. So, yeah. But with this, keep this in mind. Every animo character except Jean is short. Yeah, which is so weird. Oh, and I forgot about Sucrose. Sucrose didn't have a main part. I mean, she did, but then we just lost her after the Windbloom Festival, the first one from 2020. Or, no, it was 2021 is when we lost her. Oh, yeah, just keep these characters in mind because I'm going to be doing another. Welcome back, Shadow. I'm going to be doing another thing, which is ta-da! So I'm going to be doing this for both male and female, and there were some characters that were not in the tier list that are going to be in this, so you get to see where I get to rank those guys as well. So, yep, starting off, Venti, Chong Yin, Zhang Ling, Baiju. But looking at them, like, personally, yeah, this is going to be harder than I thought. Yeah. I'm like, like as you saw from my tier list, I still like those characters, but it depends on like their full body. I think is the reason why I like what they like. It's their full design that I get drawn to. Yeah, I think it's the full design. Their heads is what I wasn't drawn to. It has to be the full body because I'm pressing characters that yeah. It has to be full body. I just don't know why it's the full body. shoot. Yeah, I think it is the full body that get like because I don't think the heads worked out as much. Like I put it based off their heads, I guess, their faces. But now going into this, it's like, oh no, like who do I choose? Like I need to see their full design, I guess. Simp level? No, because funny thing, I simp for both of these characters equally. So this is why it's hard. But I'm not doing it that. I'm basing off like who do I like more. I guess Venti. It's so hard. Oh my god, the Christina V people. Oh my gosh. The Walmart version of a child or the actual Ed Sheeran type person? Yeah. Now the Wolf Boys. Tepe was only showed like twice. Alright, so yeah. Okay, so here's my top three. And here, well, minus Hutao. Here's my top three from the tier list. Here's my top three from the thing. Now slowly paneling down. Why does it keep showing ads? Still like Kayat and Diluc though. Yep. That's for the boys at least. Now for the females. Oh boy. Sorry, I'm so quiet. Alright. Moving up the list slowly, because there's more females than guys. Ooh. Alright, here's my top 3 characters. Now here's the tier list. The top 3 were, first place was Hu Tao, second was Yonjin, third place was Shenhe. Now it went Hu Tao, Yonjin, Kuki. Yep, it's definitely changed. Because I put Amber above Yoimiya. Right. Well. And if so my friend Gun sent the link to the description in the Discord server, which I don't think is in this live stream. I think it's in my previous one or previous ones. So go check that one out. And put what you guys get for your like top favorite characters in the main chat or Genshin chat, doesn't matter. I just want to see your guys' opinions on your favorite characters. But if you guys did enjoy this live stream, please leave a like, please subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I go live upload a video. And stay tuned because in a few hours I will be streaming Dead by Daylight. But anyways, I hope to see you all in the future. Bye!